Okay, everybody, I'm on Google Map and I'm coming into Portherweed. And Portherweed is a 5-minute drive up from Drevach. And coming into Portherweed, the first thing you notice, it's a very small village, but the first thing you notice, let's get away from that post now, is, right, I'm looking at the TV screen now on my computer and I'm holding the mobile. I'm going to zoom in now. The first thing you notice is look at the size of these gravestones. Considering Portherweed is a very small village, these gravestones are huge and there's loads of them here. Must have been important people living here, and of course by the church itself. There's a few there. Must have been very important people living here. Anyway, we'll get out of that now and I'll take you to show you the old age bungalows. Of course, you've all seen so many videos that I've made of old age bungalows. And I have done a few Portherweed because to me, Portherweed is the prettiest village you could ever live in. And there's everything here. There's a garage here, look. Although I got a new car with O.C. Davis in Carmarthen, and that's, I'll probably go there and won't be far from Portherweed anyway. And there's a shop here, a spa shop and a post office. And also you've got two pubs here. You've got this pub, Adam. I think it's Adam they call it. And you've got the Prince here. And these are all these, the shop, everything, Prince Beer is all by the bungalows here. But there's only 8 bungalows here. And to have one of these, well, I don't know. But saying that, 2 years ago, 2 came empty. I didn't get them because I didn't try hard enough, and my application form now for a bungalow has changed a lot. I've had a doctor's note, and everything's changed a lot, and I got a better chance now. But the bungalows on the top here are the best. Although there's 8 here, there's 4 on the bottom, but these are the best. And the walks here are absolutely outstanding. Right, there's a walk over there to the River Gwyndraeth, but I'll take you to one of the best walks you could ever have over here. And Portherweed was the first girl I dated. I was 14, she was 13, and I met her took all the pictures in Carmarthen. I think it was a lyric pictures. Well, you had the lyric and the capital. I think it was the top one. It was the picture house at the top, because you had the picture house down the bottom in Carmarthen, and one at the top it was. And that was my first ever date. And boy, did I fall in love with her. My God, she was a grammar school girl, and I was in the seas in Portobello. I'm second about her. She was hellish pretty, clever, and I just fell for it. And believe it or not, she never did marry. I never did meet her again, even though I came down to Portherweed to meet her again, but she never turned up. I never did meet her again. Anyway, let's have a look at this. I'll show you the walk here, look. Look at a beautiful river here, and a path to go across there to the river. And by here, look. It's a beautiful walk, and this walk is within my distance, look. It's right within my distance, how far I can walk. And it's all on a flat again, you see, which I want. Yeah, she never did go out to me again. And believe it or not, she never got married. She went on to teach in Mysore. She might watch this video, no, but I'm not going to name Porthaweed in this video. Because if I name Porthaweed, Porthaweed's going to be watching it. And she might see it. But she still lives here. She still lives, because I come back and forth here a few times to see if there's empty bungalows here, and I talk to everybody. And I don't know where she lives, but she still lives here. And I'm 73, and she's 72. So I don't know, I think it would be unbelievable if I did meet her again. And I can't get over her. She was such a nice looking girl, you know, and I can't believe that she never did marry. She stayed single. So this is it. This is a place I'd like to land up in. But, well, like I said, 2 years ago, or was it 3 years? Time travels so fast now as you get older. Time bloody zooms away. Could have been 3 years ago. 2 bungalows came empty here. There was a nice one here. Well, the truth is, let's go down here. We go back now. This one came empty. In fact, 3 came empty. Not this one. I'd love to have this one. There's a drive to this one. Look. This one came empty. This one. And this one came empty. But I didn't like them. I went down to see them, but I didn't like them. But this one I tried for. I did like this one. This one's, in fact, the chap who was painting this one out was Keith from Minke. Betty's boy from Minke. Betty and my wig boy. And it's funny it was, because I could see somebody was painting it out, and I went to knock on the door to check it was empty. And he had seen me come in, and he was shouting, "Get away, I'm getting the police." And I thought, bloody hell, what's the matter with this bloke? And I started walking away, and he opened the door and started laughing. I said, "Come in," and he called me in. And I had a good look at this bungalow, and it was beautiful. But I didn't get it because my application form. And Keith, you know, I always got on good with him. He paints sometimes for the council, he paints and decorators. Anyway, that's my latest video. Of course, I forgot to add, of course, when, you know, one of the reasons I want to move from here, it's hard for me to drive now. Carmarthen, where I was Saturday, it's a long drive now, and it makes me so tired. This would be a lot easier for me. And like I said, easier drive. And the thing is as well, where I live here, I've been out for a walk this morning, now up the hill here, but I got to keep on going down the village in the car to go for a tidy walk down the village. There are nice walks down the village and Pontiats up the railway, beautiful walks. But I got to drive all the time, you see, and I don't like driving. I hate driving, especially in the morning now. You're getting up in the frost all over your car. So what I do, I just go around the site for a walk. And this afternoon, I'm bucketing down the water. I couldn't be bothered driving down. But there's hills around here. I can't handle them now. I can't handle them. I know I only walk a few hundred yards, but I can't handle the hills. And living here would mean I won't have to drive. I could just go for a walk. But I've made some good friends around here, you know. I know a lot of people here. But having said that, they're all old as well, you know. And, you know, and let's face it, I moved in upon it 7 years ago, 7 years now to this December. And I used to go down the village, and we used to meet down there in Howard Tillman's 4x4, farmer from Canada. And we'd all meet to have a chat, about 7 or 8 of us. And slowly, one or two would go like and over the years, and I would tell managed to say meeting, big meeting today, we're five. And then he'd say small meeting, now we got four. And as the years were going by, in the end he was telling me, you're the only one in the meeting now, Clive. All the others are gone, passed away, or in homes, or ill, or whatever. Never came down. And the next thing I knew, Howard went, and there was no meeting at all then. And that's Pontiac's favour. There's so many I know gone, but there are one or two nice friends here. In fact, I went to see one of them today, and I think he's in his 80s, and he's slowly. I hate to say this, but his mind is starting to go. He even looked at me 2 or 3 times. I'm sure wasn't sure who I was. Then when I spoke to him, he says the same things over and over, which is sad. One or two other friends here also, I hardly see. They're getting old. So Pontiac is changing anyway. I know I'd miss one or two friends by moving, but you can't have everything, you see. I can't have everything. But I make friends very easily. I moved to Drevach 12 years ago, and straight away made a lot of friends. I then moved up to Carmarthen 10 years ago, straight away made a lot of friends. I mix with people very easy, and I make friends very easy, because I like people. I get on with people because I like them. Well, I worked underground 25 years, and miners always said about me, you get on with everybody. And if you fall out with somebody, they're going to be bad, they said. And this is me. I get on with everybody. So, and there's a lot of Welsh in Porthuguese, and you never know. I'm almost named, I might meet the love of my life, yeah. My first big love back in 1964. Okay.